Hi everyone, this is Crafty Decoria and I hope you're all doing great. So for today's Dollar Tree craft with me is a very simple centerpiece that I am making so that I can change out seasonally. All the items that you see in front of me are from the Dollar Tree with the exception of the E6000 glue. Now Dollar Tree does sell a super glue, it's just I'm never able to find that particular one, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my E6000 glue. So here I have two colanders. Now this one here we've seen in the last year, at least at my Dollar Tree, but this one here is actually a new one that I haven't seen before. I did pick it up in my last haul, but I couldn't find where I had placed the bag. So I had this and just some paints and some glue sticks that I just decided not to include in the haul, as that is just something I regularly pick up. But I did meant to show the colander and I wasn't able to show it. But this, you can see, is a much larger size than this one here, and that was a really nice find. I also have two stainless steel bowls. This, I believe, is the smallest size, and then this one here is the next size up. I have a Dollar Tree lantern, and then I also have these two milk bottles that I just picked up in my last haul and was super excited to find because I have been waiting for these for a very long time and they finally arrived. I also have some acrylic paint from the Dollar Tree. So here I have it in white as well as black, and then from the Dollar Tree some Mod Podge in a matte finish. And that should be it. So without further ado, let's jump into this tutorial. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so to begin, I'm going to take my white acrylic paint and I'm going to coat the milk bottles, probably give it about 2 coats. My 2 coats of white paint have dried. Now I'm going to take very little of the black acrylic paint on my brush. I am going to pat that on the paper towel because I want the brush to be very dry. And then I'm just going to go over the areas where the wording is and then the circle. And I'll do that to both bottles. I'll brush it very, very lightly just to highlight those areas in the front as well as the back. And then once that is nice and dry, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Mod Podge and give them a coat of that just to seal everything in. Okay, so now I'm ready to start assembling all the pieces together. I will be keeping them in place using my E6000 glue, or if you have the super glue from the Dollar Tree, then by all means you can use that. Now I'm going to start with the larger of the 2 bowls at the very bottom, and I've turned it upside down, and that's just going to be my little pedestal for the whole piece here. I'll take the larger colander and I'm going to glue it to the bottom of that bowl. I'll then take my milk bottle and I'll glue it to the inside of this large colander. Then I'll take the smaller colander and I'll place that on top of the milk bottle and glue that in place. I'll take the second milk bottle, glue that to the inside of the smaller colander, and then I will glue the smallest bowl to the top of that milk bottle. And that is how I will assemble all my pieces together. Alright guys, so here is my Dollar Tree seasonal centerpiece, and I am absolutely going to love decorating this piece for all the different seasons. So here I've placed it on my countertop here, my sink area, and I think it is the perfect spot to place it, being that these are colanders and bowls. It just seems very fitting for decor in the kitchen, and I absolutely love it, especially at night when I turn the lights off and then I turn on the LED lights. I think it just gives it such a warm and cozy feeling, and it just really adds a little bit of pop of color with the orange of the pumpkins to this space. So to decorate it, I very simply just used the Dollar Tree lantern on the top. I added the Excelsior from the Dollar Tree, and then those wonderful little mini pumpkins that I absolutely love. Those are the pumpkin clips. And then I added one light strand of the Dollar Tree LED wire lights, and one was enough to light up the bottom and the middle, and I just absolutely love it. I really love using this as decor. But this afternoon I did have another idea of how I could use this piece right in this area. So let me go ahead and add that clip right now. So last night, as I was allowing the piece to dry, I actually came up with an idea, because I have been looking for something to keep at my sink area. Now I do have a smaller piece that I did make. It was a DIY, and I will post the link to that DIY in the description box below if you care to check that out. And I have been using it ever since I did make it, and it did hold my stainless steel scrubby here, as well as my dishcloth. Once I was done washing my dishes, I would just hang it on the edge of that, and it just looked really cute. But I do find that I have a few more things that I like to have nearby, and I could put them under my sink, but I do have a lot of stuff down there already, and I just figured if I could find something that I could house these things, then where I could keep them looking organized and neat looking as well, because I don't want a cluttered mess, then that would be great. So I ended up trying the items that I wanted to store, and it actually worked out really good. So here on the bottom in the larger colander, I have my stainless steel scrubby. I have my scrubbing pad with the sponge and then the scrubbing pad on this side. I have my Brillo pad in there as well, and I also have a tea tree oil soap, and I use this for cleaning spots on towels, or even my children, if they have some spots on their clothes that need to be treated first. I like using this, and it smells really nice as well, so I figured I could just keep that in there. And Then in the smaller colander, I just have my Thieves hand sanitizer, and I also have a couple of hand moisturizers, sorry, that I picked up at the Dollar Tree, and I like to apply this after I'm done washing the dishes so that my hands stay moisturized. And then at the very top, I figured I could use this area for placing my rings or any bracelets. Before I start washing the dishes, I could just keep them in there. Now this is a trinket tray from the Dollar Tree, and it fits perfectly in there. So if I do want to keep this, and I just place everything on here, and then I can easily lift the whole thing out, or I can just simply place them in the bowl. But I thought that looked pretty cute. And then on the smaller colander, because it has the handles, I actually ended up hanging my dish towel on one of the handles so that when I'm done it can dry nicely. And then on the other side I placed the tea towel, which I always like having near, so that if my hands are wet and I don't have to drip water all over the floor. So I thought that worked out pretty nicely, and I thought I'd share this little idea with all of you in case this is something that would interest you as well. But you can definitely use it for so many other things. I thought even in a bathroom, if you had the room to place on your countertop, you could definitely hold toiletries in there, little soaps, little chapsticks for anyone that comes, or if you want to house little packets of little serviettes if they want to take one with them for blowing your nose or anything like that, little alcohol swabs, or just stuff like that, to have just a really cute decor piece, but yet have it function as well in the room that you're using it in. Also, if you have a good size makeup area or enough size that you could place something like this on there, you could definitely place your everyday makeup, some again creams and moisturizers. On the top you could definitely, as I said here, you place some jewelry in there, and even you could hang earrings off the ends of the colanders and the bowls. And also with the little holes on the colanders, if you have earrings that take the backings, then you could just slip them through there and it should hold them in place nicely, as long as the backing is big enough, that is. So yeah, I think that it's a really cute decor piece, but you can also make it work for you as well. So I thought I'd just share these quick little ideas with you. So there were just a few other ideas of how to use this. I think this would look really nice on an island or in the center of a table. Also, if you have a buffet, if you're making a buffet and you place this as a centerpiece on there, definitely you could add little candy bags to this, or if you make little cookies. I would always, however, just place them in the bag and then place it in here, just so that you can keep this piece a lot cleaner. Of course, you could wash this, because I did seal the glass bottles with the Mod Podge, and that would be fine. And also the bowls are stainless steel, so that would be fine as well. But I would always still, just because I use the E6000 glue, and although it's not exposed anywhere on the inside, you can't really see it, but I would still always just place food in little baggies and then tie it with really cute ribbon and then place it in there. I think it just gives it a really nice look, and then you could add this to any buffet, and I think it would look super cute. But whatever way you decide to use this, if this is something that you like and decide to try out for yourself, I'm sure that you will be very pleased with the outcome. It is a very strong and durable piece, and I think that it definitely doesn't look like something that you would have picked up at the Dollar Tree. So guys, that will do it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed this DIY. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Share the video if you can. It greatly helps my channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you did. As always, guys, you take care of yourselves, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.